Today we're doing Some Ordinary Gamer or Mudahar slander today because his ass had to post something stupid today, or was it today or yesterday? Either way, I don't care. We're talking about it. Recently he made some like political video or whatever about some internet political stuff. Whatever, I don't care. I deleted the video because of the comments. Yes, the fucking comments.
Now, recently I made a video in regards to a politician doing a crypto rug and pull, or at least being part of it. And I removed that video not because of something that I've disagreed with, not because of some retraction. From the beginning of this channel is not somebody that is politically adept. Obviously, you know that I admit, and I say that I really don't know what I'm talking to when it comes about politics. And the few times that I do talk about it, like very recently, probably when it came to like the U.S. and Canada, and that's from the perspective of somebody that is kind of knee deep in that. So I believe that's kind of a fair exception to the rule. But I usually tend to stay away from things like internet politics or things like real world stuff because I always consider my channel to be an escapist route, right?
I cut it a little bit because he talked about suing and whatnot and thought it was a funny little joke, whatever. It was just off the main topic, so I cut that, and so I'm speeding it up so we could actually get to the fucking point, because he just keeps on talking about how he doesn't like politics, which is okay, dude, but get to the fucking point.
Like, as somebody that likes to come home from work to do YouTube as a hobby, I like to leave the problems of the real world behind and just come to my internet little fantasy land, okay, where I can talk about video games, cybersecurity, and all that goofy stuff, internet, shenanigans that happen, right? For me, talking about, retro video games, the industry, talking about things like, massive cybersecurity incidents when North Korea is doing some crazy shit, intermixed with Johnny Somali being a total fucking idiot in Japan, which that's going to be a video, by the way, not him, just Japan. They're getting tired of IRL streamers. It's actually insane to go down that rabbit hole recently.
He's basically saying he doesn't like drama or politics because the last time he did drama, it kicked him in the ass. And so he didn't like how people talked to him. So instead, he talked about what he was actually good at for a bit until he did the politics video, which he deleted. And now we're here talking about this. Fucking Christ, man. This is where he starts talking about the comments and how he was not liking the comments that were in his video, even though you shouldn't really be reading your comments. But, unless you can actually handle it, which this guy can't for the sake of all things holy.
But anyways, point being, I made a video in regards to, a Argentinian president, the Argentinian president doing a crypto rug and, being a part of a crypto rug, so to speak. And the thing about it is, these videos do really well, but as somebody that witnesses the content, is somebody that loves the engagement, right? Like, I love to read comment sections in videos. That is probably the best part of doing YouTube content creation, is reading the comment sections of what a video has to offer. The problem with covering videos like that is, generally speaking, when it comes to highly politicized figures, people like, Trump or Elon Musk, or really anybody in the space, I would go far as to say even videos on characters like Keffels, for instance, it makes the comment section completely useless. It really makes engaging with the content effectively the hardest thing to do. So what I mean by that is, let's say that you talk about somebody who does a crypto scam, right? You can bring up all the facts and the evidence and whatnot, but generally speaking, the topic of highly politicized figures, it ends up being a pissing match. It ends up turning comment sections into a turf war. Remember on deep web browsing, I would just say, hey, I don't want my comment section turning into a turf war when I come to a rather unsavory looking website.
Well, if you guys don't understand what he's talking about, he's basically saying he likes a peaceful comment section, even though it's never going to really happen. There's going to be disagreements. People are not going to like what you say. And sometimes they're just going to disagree with you, and you got to handle that, okay? Not everyone's going to like you. That's okay.
When you cover, topics that, are highly, I guess you could say controversial, or, topics like politics, where unfortunately the discussion of it has become almost like a team sports type of deal, where, you're either left, right, you're either for or against, nobody really in this sphere wants to engage properly with the content, even with like political content, right? Like researching a video that I've now scrapped, for anybody that wanted to know what the video was, it was doge.gov, a federal government website apparently quote unquote getting hacked. It was all over the news, and being somebody that talks about cybersecurity, I felt, yeah, this is up my wheelhouse. I don't engage with it in a politics sense. I don't really care, because again, I'm a Canadian, not a fucking American, not really my neck of the woods. But, I wanted to talk about it because people were saying there was a serious hack, and I actually filmed the video. I went through showing what the hack was, which, by the way, was some real script kiddie nonsense, so to speak. And I thought it would be a funny, goofy video. But honestly, seeing the last few weeks when it comes to political content and just, talking about a political creator, as a side tangent almost, tangentially related to the main topic, nobody engages with the main topic. They always just turn the comment section into a massive, complete pissing match. And I know for core audiences that watch, that's not something that I think you want to see. That's not something I want to see. And as somebody that, produces content for my core audience first, it's not a route that I think is worth going down into.
It kind of comes with the territory. Talk about politics, and someone's going to be talking about their opinions. That's what they want to do. You're basically there to confirm their opinions on things sometimes. It's just how audience like it. And you either do that or you do something else. Otherwise, this is just complaining.
And that's realistically, where the crux of this video is. That's really what has to change. I've noticed this happen with, characters like Keffels, for instance, where, a year ago, yeah, actually a year ago, I talked about this character and I basically looked at the misuse of, $100,000. And in this entire story, it really felt like nobody really wanted to even engage with the scam part of it. It really just became a culture war topic because, Keffels is a trans person and that became the focal point of it. So really, after all of it, it just made me realize it's not worth talking about certain issues like this because nobody wants to engage with the fact that there was misuse of funds. It really just comes down to, hey, we have an enemy, this guy made a video, let's use it as ammunition, yada, 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 and so forth. And that's, in my opinion, not good. It's not good content to really be getting into.
You had no issue with doing it previously, but once it actually backfired on you with, I don't know, let's say your old friend Nux and how you threw him under the bus, it just backfired on you and his whole community just went after you. And you got a little soft and you deleted everything and then you said no more drama. But here we are, no more politics either, huh? Okay then, whatever.
It's not really worth going down that road because the engagement for that isn't really centered around the actual discussion on the video topic itself. Which, again, when it comes to things like crypto scams, I like talking about crypto scams and whatnot. But the thing is, you can do a bunch of research into it, and the reality is there's going to be people that ignore the entire meat of the video, which is researching into a crypto scam, and will find some way to excuse somebody that they've idolized in some cult-like fashion. And it's weird. It really is weird to see. Like talking about Doge.gov, how many people in that video will actually engage with it because of the hack itself? And then how much of the comment section is going to be just people arguing about what side is right and what side isn't?
It happens in comment sections all the time, not even in politics all the time. This can happen in team sports and shit like that. It's just people have different opinions and have different sides of things. And so they're going to argue about it. It's just how things are. And you just can't take that, can you?
As a content creator, the coolest thing is like when you see like 1,000 comments on a video, because I'm somebody that likes lurking internet forums and just reading internet discourse, right? Especially when it comes to topics I enjoy. So when you read 1,000 comments, you're like, all right, shit, let me line up and get ready, boys. Let me read that shit all day.
Then you see comments that hurt your little feelings and then you get all hurt. And so you have to delete stuff and then you look like a softie to everyone and look like you're backing down on your opinion and you didn't really care for that opinion in the first place. And yeah, I mean, what else can I say?
And the comment sections aren't even really about, the topic, the meat and potatoes. It's just about defending a guy who is the topic of the video or tangentially related or shitting on the guy.
Yeah, because no offense, comments can be really stupid at times. People can write stupid stuff. It happens. It's just how life is. Circle of life, baby.
That's all it is. So realistically, that is what I really feel like has to be changed. And there's a whole lot of other slew of content that I have in the works that I'm making anyways. Obviously, when it comes to the gaming industry, Xbox is something that I definitely want to talk about. And I've got some really interesting things to say, in my opinion, over there that involve Xbox, virtual machines, and a way for them to actually get out of some serious sales problems that they've had. I want to talk about, agencies like North Korea. Crypto stuff is not something that I'm going to ignore. But I'd rather just, instead of talking about, fun things, in my opinion, like a president doing or being a part of a rug pull or at least promoting it, to talking about something like, North Korea, which it really feels like if you want to have discussions on topics like this, the people you have to talk about must be unanimously like the most disliked people in the world.
That's what I call a softball drama, okay? Little dramas like that don't have to take much opinions or anything like that. It's just easy commentary stuff. But when it comes down to maybe Nux, where people actually like him, but he did some weird shit and you wanted to separate it from him, you did that, but then everyone in the comment section, or at least a lot of people in the comment section, didn't like that. And so you had to backpedal on what you said, and you're back in being friends with him. So now I can't trust your opinions on things, and how do I know you're not going to go back on your words or anything like that, So that's how I see it. I'm going to stop it there, because he just keeps on going on about how he's going to do what he likes, and it's like, okay, whatever, you do you, man. You don't have to make a video about this, but you did, and so here I am bashing on it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Am I being too harsh? Am I being an asshole? Or what? I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys have a better day than me, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye-bye.